I'm gonna make a quick video. I'm gonna make a rocket stove. Got this at I think at Home Depot. A couple of bucks. I'm gonna cut a hole in it here. It's gonna fit the soup can, or excuse me, the tomato sauce can. So it'll go in. So that'll go in there. It'll penetrate in. The bottom, the whole thing's gonna be filled with concrete, except for I made a little chimney. It's gonna go in there. So I'll mount this all in there. Put some stand to hold this up a little bit. So these and this will be in there. Fill it up with concrete, and then that's gonna be my cheap little $3, $5 rocket stove. Okay, so this is what I got going on. Got the bucket here. See, I have some braces in there just to hold it up because I'm gonna pour concrete all around it. I want to make sure that that's setting up. The concrete, I mean, you can see those are wooden braces. So even if one starts to burn out, I don't think it's going to be an issue. If it is, I'll probably patch it some other time. I really don't think it's going to be an issue though. So here you go. It's all taped in. So it's taped. Made sure. Can't know if you might not be able to tell really. But I want to make sure it's pretty even around the sides here, so that this right here, the cardboard, will all tear out and burn out after it's all dry. The can will stay. Not really worried about the outside on there. I'll take care of that afterward. I'll clean it up afterward. Just have some Sakrete, a bucket, and then just mix up some concrete and pour in there. And after I get to that stage, I'll show you what it looks like. And then hopefully, if this looks good, I'll either leave the bucket on there so it has a convenient carrying handle. If it's too heavy, or which I don't think it's gonna be that heavy actually, then I'm gonna try to leave it like that. I might at some time in the future cut the bucket off so it's just a big concrete tube, but we'll see whichever way it looks better. So I'll show you in a second. Okay, well this is it. After I poured the concrete in, you can see I put in a couple more soup cans to help brace that a little bit. It started to collapse on me. I should have known better than that. But next time I'll try building it with. When I make it, I'll go ahead and put a couple of soup cans in there. You see there's a little extra water. My little boy's been spraying water everywhere, so it'll be alright though. It's hot outside, so it'll evaporate out, no problem. And if it's not, this is the first time to do it, so if it's not super great, that's no big deal. I'll make another one later. I'm starting to get a good boil. It's been about 5 minutes it took to boil the water. That's almost a full boil there. So that's where I count it. I call that boiling. And then you can see, don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera or not, but it looks like I'm getting a good draw. You can see a little smoke that tries to come back. I cut a beer can so it'd have an intake because I was having problems lighting and it staying lit, but it's because I wasn't getting enough air in there. So I don't know if you might be able to tell too. It's a beer can that I cut and bent so it has a place for fresh air to come in. And then you can see where I have what I did there. It's just a metal can, or metal pot actually is what it was. I think I bought it at IKEA that I cut up and drilled a bunch of holes in. It's real rough. I gotta keep my 3-year-old away from it so he doesn't cut himself. But there it is. Pretty good boil. So not bad for, I don't know, probably. I think I have less than $10 invested in the whole thing. The Sakrete was probably the most expensive thing. This bucket was like $3, so Sakrete I think was $6 or $7, and so it probably only a half a bag of Sakrete because I already used some of it. So half a bag of Sakrete, so maybe $5, $6. That's the whole thing. The soup can. That's all that was. So not a whole lot of investment. If anybody has some better designs, like I am getting a little bit of smoke coming out. Most of it's drawing in, but I am getting a little bit back out. So if you have a better design, I like the idea of it having a handle. If things light enough, they can carry it around with a handle. If you have a better design, then just tell me. See what y'all think. I think the next one I'll do, we'll design something where I don't have to have this metal up here because that's an extra part I have to bring along. Probably design the next one to where there's vents in the concrete, or I'll drill holes and put nails or something so that, or whenever I pour the concrete, put nails so that the pot sits lifted above so it gets good ventilation and so I can get the draw. Thanks a lot for watching.